What thing about Reddit annoys the heck out of you? Clickbait in subs like am a asshole, relationship advice, etc. AITA for pushing my mom down the stairs and breaking her arm. So my house was on fire. My mom was unconscious, and the only way to get her out of the house was to push her down the stairs. She's alive but has a broken arm and everyone thinks I'm the asshole. The situation there is too ambiguous for AITA. Normally it's either and GT. So today I saw an injured puppy and I nursed him back to health single-handedly, and then I personally put him through college and gave him $5. Or and GT. Today I followed a complete stranger home and broke into his house. Then I tied up his family and forced him to watch while I burned him alive. For some reason the site has started sending me email notifications for things like news posts. I'm not even subscribed to news. And why am I suddenly getting emails after years of nothing? Please don't go down the spammy email notifications road, Reddit. I've noticed that the past few days too, I get the Reddit notification, which I've disabled repeatedly. Then I get my email notification for the same thread. However, each time it's a thread that was trending fucking hours ago. Reddit sends me notifications about subreddits I might like. No, I don't like a single one of the ones it has recommended me. I, too, have turned off all Reddit notifications and have no idea how they can bypass this. The tendency for many to engage in full-blown debates based on just the titles of articles. Like, they don't even bother reading or skimming the articles before they have an opinion on what it is. Reddit is slightly better here than pretty much anywhere else on the internet because at least the dumbass comments get downvoted and go to the bottom this year. Check out the comments after reading an article linked on Facebook or something and it's a festering shit pile. Dumbass can be pretty subjective. If you dare throw a dissenting opinion on an upvoted article, it gets you the same response. When making comments in particular subs, you almost need to write a complete CV detailing your life experience to avoid people assuming the small missing details mean you know little of the subject. When someone comments making an assumption upon this pretext, they get upvoted, making you feel like a dumb bum monsieur. Yeah, and then when you reply to explain how their assumption is wrong, people will accuse you of backpedaling, making excuses, or flat out lying. The amount of posts I read that have a massive edit an hour after posting is incredible. I made a joke on Ask Computer Science referencing the YouTube channel Game Theory. Someone had mentioned the field of mathematics known as game theory, so I replied, "And that's just a theory." To which my inbox was flooded with comments explaining to me the definition of the word theory, how we know evolution to be true, fossil records, etc., scientific use of theory, and that I was some religious zealot. Ads that I can't shitpost on. Yeah, I want to be able to comment about how every single one of them could be posted to our fellow kids. They are so obviously terrible attempts at Reddit humor. On one hand, companies wouldn't want to be laughed at. On the other, shit like that is how things go viral and gets many more eyes looking at your stupid ad, which otherwise, everyone just sees 1/4 of the title, realizes it's an ad, and skips it. What's your unpopular opinion? For example, movies. What they mean is what's a movie that some people dislike or has flaws but is actually still pretty popular, so you'll still get a lot of upvotes agreeing with you. What they don't mean is what's a popular movie that most people really like, but you personally don't, cause actually having an unpopular opinion is gonna get you downvoted. It's like how all those unpopular opinion puffin memes from a while back were actually just opinions everyone agreed with. I fucking hate when a question asks for unpopular opinions, and people downvote those unpopular opinions because they don't like them. Like WTF, did you even read the question? The unpopular opinion threads are always just exercises in being more hipster than thou. Dumbass Askreddit, like the idiot drivers of Reddit. Why do you do what you do? For $1 billion, would you do an lieutenant, mildly inconvenient thing and GT? Top comment. I would do an lieutenant, mildly inconvenient thing and GT. For free if it meant my wife would be off my ass. Asterisk 60 awards asterisk. The fact that regardless of the quality of the comment, the early bird gets the upvote. The flip side is a comment maybe get downvoted quickly. Someone else comes along and now it's asterisk asterisk minus 1 asterisk asterisk. Others see that and downvote. A comment will be asterisk asterisk minus 12 asterisk asterisk with no replies. No one taking up the point or discussing it. Just people following the herd. Barely even reading it. It's always a question too. Oh, he doesn't understand something and politely ask what's going on. Let's downvote to him for not being as smart as me in the subject. Post a new thread. Your thread has been removed because it doesn't meet our ridiculous set of rules and format. Correct mistake and post again. Your thread has been removed because it doesn't meet our ridiculous set of rules and format. Give up, edit further and post again. You are doing that too much. Please try again in 9 minutes. Stupid fucking policy. I posted this a couple days ago and I'll repeat it. I've joked about this before. But whenever one question becomes popular it spawns off a whole bunch of other questions that are exactly the same. For example, if potatoes of Reddit, do XYZ becomes popular, all of a sudden everything else becomes carrots of Reddit, turnips of Reddit, onions of Reddit, etc. Cluttering up the feeding. There's nothing else. I don't find it cute or creative, it's annoying. Let's keep other conversations moving along. What screams blank, asterisk what screams you need to learn some more fucking words because this format is tiresome and irritating. The overall sense of humor is a little odd to me sometimes. Like certain things I think are funny getting downvoted to hell and certain things I think aren't funny getting hella upvotes. I feel like this is just because more and more kids are coming on here. Back in 2000 when I was 14 and online I never realized that eventually in the future I'd have to deal with a new generation of 14-year-olds using the internet. Was I that annoying 20 years ago? Probably, yes. Would love to know what the average age of Reddit users is. And the median age, just for fun. Pretty sure I fall outside that curve. Also, we were all that annoying 20 years ago. Unnecessary commas, in post title, I hate unnecessary commas, because you delay every time you see a comma, even when you read it in your head. This comment brought to you by William Shatner. I caught my brother, my sister, my father, my mother, my other brother, my other sister, my uncle, my aunt, my niece, my nephew, my grandfather on my father's side, my grandmother on my father's side, my grandfather on my mother's side, my grandmother on my mother's side, my neighbor's roommate who is subsequently also my neighbor, their daughter and my neighbor's daughter's friend all throwing a party. I was not invited to this party, hosted by and who the party had been thrown for had objected to myself being invited alongside, and I believe that this decision, made by and was sexist despite myself being the only not invited. I successfully convinced, and that this was sexist and now, and are advocating for and to allow myself into S party. Told me that I was being a disgrace to the entire, however the others believe that I was not being the disgrace to the entire. In retaliation to being uninvited from the party, I called my family member, not THICC in the slightest, and that he should delete his Instagram account as his posts were mediocre at best. Mike contacted me to tell me that I was being removed from the will. I think this is entirely uncalled for. After talking to, they both agreed that this was crazy, so they put me into contact with their friend for assistance with the whole ordeal. After repeated contact with I was arrested by the police and told that I was an absolute creep. I instantly called, but they did not pick up. Then the police showed me footage which mustn't have been real, as I didn't remember it, which showed me stealing food from children to please. Furthermore, I was questioned and agreed that I was an absolute creep. I then showed the police that I had not been taking my prescription medicines. I have now been taking my meds for 1 week and have gone back to normal. But now my refuse to talk to me, aren't allowed near me, and my refuse to put me back in a will. I was unaware that I was a creep and therefore believe I should be freed from any punishments, but I think that I am responsible for my actions. I believe this is ridiculous and that I didn't know. So Reddit, am I or are an absolutely bonkers? Jesus Christ, dude. Unless you're commenting in a thread within the first tilde hour before it blows up, chances are nobody is going to see your post. I sorted by new just to find this comment, defying the odds. Edit. Thanks for the gold, kind strangerino. Well, this rip my inbox. And it has 112 upvotes and 23 replies. The fact that you can't sort saved posts into folders, etc. Neutral face edit. Thanks to that kind Redditor who gave me gold. I have checked and it seems mobile premium does not allow sorting either. The struggle continues. Oh my goodness. It was surprising how refreshing it was to see a comment about the Reddit